What happens when an unguided comedic missile enters a room full of intensely manicured Hollywood elite, armed with a mind that moves significantly faster than any PR script could ever anticipate? Over the last 72 hours, the internet has answered that question by unleashing a massive, unexpected tidal wave of viral nostalgia that has completely overwhelmed contemporary content algorithms. A series of newly resurfaced, hyper-edited archival clip compilations titled "Nobody Breaks Celebrities Like Robin Williams" has exploded across TikTok and YouTube, racking up tens of millions of views in a staggeringly brief window. The footage completely skips over his scripted cinematic masterpieces, focusing entirely on his legendary, completely unhinged late-night talk show appearances and live award broadcast hijackings from the 90s and early aughts. These isolated moments document a fascinating cultural phenomenon: absolute comedic dominance over a rotating door of A-list icons, ranging from a completely disarmed Tom Cruise to a thoroughly flustered Martha Stewart, who found themselves utterly defenseless against his relentless, lightning-fast improvisational energy. The physical reality captured in these trending archives showcases an artistic caliber that modern media training is structurally incapable of replicating. In clip after clip, Williams can be seen walking onto sets with absolutely zero prepared material, instantly assessing the rigid body language of whichever global superstar is sitting next to him, and entirely dismantling their carefully constructed promotional personas. The standout slide of the current viral trend features a legendary segment where Williams completely derails a high-profile cooking segment with Martha Stewart, utilizing a series of rapid-fire, highly suggestive riffs on meat rubbing that left the notoriously pristine domestic tycoon completely blushing and breaking character on her own network. Other heavily shared clips track him ruthlessly subverting Tom Cruise's highly manicured pretty boy persona during peak interview circuits, and completely hijacking live microphones at major award shows right out of the hands of stunned musicians and political figures who could do nothing but stand there and absorb the chaotic brilliance. Public reaction across modern digital spaces, media analysis forums, and comedy subreddits has been absolutely staggering since the footage began trending, triggering a deep, highly analytical debate about the extreme sanitization of modern celebrity culture. Viral commentary videos breaking down the sheer mechanics of Williams' joke delivery have dominated lifestyle feeds, with contemporary audiences separating into a collective state of awe. On one side of the digital comment sections, a massive wave of cultural grief and profound appreciation is pouring in, with millions of Gen Z and millennial users pointing out that Williams operated with a rare, completely unbothered lack of an internal filter that has completely vanished from the entertainment landscape. Conversely, a highly vocal contingent of pop culture historians are using the clips to launch a fascinating critique against today's entertainment industry, noting that watching classic stars break character out of pure, genuine laughter exposes just how rigid, corporate, and intensely terrified of spontaneous human interaction the modern celebrity apparatus has officially become. This rapid escalation from a series of old broadcast clips into a top-trending international media talking point exposes a profound, incredibly telling truth about the current state of influencer culture and the systemic death of authentic public branding. For the past decade, the contemporary attention economy has forced celebrities to treat their public lives like a high-stakes corporate balance sheet, utilizing massive teams of publicists, script doctors, and digital managers to ensure every single public statement or late-night appearance is completely sanitized, safe, and entirely optimized for maximum consumer conversion. But the sudden, aggressive popularity of Robin Williams' chaotic legacy proves that audiences are experiencing an immense, unspoken exhaustion with this highly manufactured perfection. It shows that the ultimate luxury in a completely simulated digital world is no longer a flawless, media-trained smile, but the explosive, completely unpredictable reality of an artist who refuses to be controlled by a corporate brand guideline, forcing even the most powerful tycoons in the world to temporarily drop their protective masks. Original commentary here: this massive cultural renaissance acts as a phenomenal, permanent defense of Robin Williams' unparalleled standing as a singular force of nature whose legacy is only growing more potent with the passage of time. In a contemporary media landscape where modern content creators frequently rely on highly engineered, shock value pranks or heavily edited algorithms to manufacture a false sense of spontaneity, Looking back at Williams' ability to completely command a live room with nothing but his raw intellect is a masterclass in true comedic mastery. He didn't need a pre-written viral hook, a corporate sponsorship alignment, or a protective public relations buffer to make an impact. He simply relied on an uncompromising, hyper-observant understanding of human nature that beautifully leveled the playing field between everyday audiences and untouchable Hollywood elites, reminding the world that true genius cannot be manufactured by a marketing team. We must remain exceptionally disciplined in separating the verified, historic facts of Williams' legendary career from the wild, unverified theories currently being generated by cynical corners of the internet speculation machine. It is a confirmed, historical fact that Williams consistently improvised the vast majority of his public appearances, that his rapid-fire style frequently caught talk show hosts completely off guard, and that the current viral videos are authentic, unedited pieces of broadcast history. However, viral social media claims suggesting that major Hollywood networks are actively working on a highly controversial, AI-generated holographic simulation of Williams to host a modern late-night comedy special are completely fabricated lies born out of pure internet fiction. Furthermore, online rumors claiming that certain legacy celebrities actively attempted to blackball Williams from specific talk shows in the late 90s out of a profound fear of being publicly humiliated on camera remain entirely baseless industry myths that completely misinterpret the deep, universal reverence his peers held for his craft. The pacing of this public discourse has been remarkably intense, moving instantly from a light-hearted wave of digital nostalgia straight into a heavy, institutional critique of contemporary entertainment marketing just as the summer media cycle begins to fully ramp up. This leaves the broader Hollywood ecosystem and the expanding creator economy with a deeply compelling industry question to watch as traditional media formats continue to struggle for genuine engagement over the coming year. As major television networks and streaming platforms continue to see their late-night talk show ratings plummet due to the highly formulaic, agonizingly safe nature of modern celebrity interviews, the undeniable public hunger for Williams' brand of unguided chaos presents a massive systemic challenge. Whether this viral awakening will finally force contemporary talent agencies to loosen their suffocating grip on their clients' public personas, allowing a new generation of performers to embrace raw, unscripted vulnerability on live television, or if the corporate fear of digital cancel culture will continue to lock Hollywood into an era of permanent, sterile hypercuration, is a high-stakes cultural narrative that the next generation of entertainment media will inevitably reveal.